What's up, guys? This is Kyle, back with another movie review this time. Last time I did a Blu-ray update, and the movie I'm about to review was actually in the Blu-ray update, but I just watched it the day that I had got it. Really wanted to see it for a while. The movie is going to be Frontiers. This is the French film, I believe. It's a really good movie. It's an After Dark Horror Fest movie. It's one of the 8 films to die for. I really enjoyed it. It's a film by Xavier Gens. This is a dubbed movie, but it's very well directed, very well written. Basically, this is the unrated director's cut, by the way. I just bought the DVD. I got it for like $4 on eBay. Heard really good things about it. It came with a little After Dark Horror Fest little poster and the DVD. So, really good. It stars, let's see some of the actresses in here. Karina Testa and Samuel Byhan. Not really familiar with them, but thought I'd mention them. But anyway, it's actually kind of a long movie. I think this movie was close to 2 hours. Yeah, it was about 110 minutes. So close to 2 hour long movie, but very well directed, very well written. The gore scenes and the blood scenes and the death scenes, the murders and stuff look very, very good in this movie. Basically, it's about a group of people that live in Paris, and there's some riots going on in Paris, and they're rioting, they're stealing money, and it's 4 friends, it's 3 guys and a girl. The girl's boyfriend is one of the guys, and they're rioting. They've been going around rioting, looting places, stealing money, and they got a big bag of money, and they're gonna split it between all 4 of them. What happens is they get out of Paris because they don't want anybody to catch them, and they leave, and 2 of the guys leave in one car, and the guy and the girl that are boyfriend and girlfriend leave in another. The girl's actually pregnant in the movie with her boyfriend's baby. They weren't expecting to keep it, but she was kind of on the fence about it. He's kind of he's like, whatever. But anyway, the 2 guys that are together, they end up at a hostel outside of Paris, like a hotel. This movie kind of reminds me of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a way, because the family that they end up at this hostel with this like weird, jacked up, weird, fucked up family that's just like. It's hard to explain. The family is just like really, very odd. There's 2 girls at the counter, and they're kind of like sluts, and they give them a room, and the 2 girls go up and have sex with the 2 guys, or the one guy they don't have sex with, but the other guy they do, and they're filming it, and apparently all the people that work at this hostel are all they're all family, and as the movie progresses, those 2 people they get confronted with some of the people in the house that work there, and they pull a gun on them, and then they run away, and then the people come after them, and they try to run their car off the road. Their car runs off the road, and they end up in this like it's kind of like an underground cave. And then the 2 other ones, the boyfriend and girlfriend, go looking for them. The same kind of stuff happens to them. The gore scenes are really, really good in this movie. There was a scene where this guy got 3 of his fingers shot off. That looked really, really awesome. There was a scene, there's a scene where they stick they hang this guy up by meat hooks by his ankles, which looks really, really like good. But as the movie progresses, you learn that the family that owns this hostel is a bunch of neo-Nazis, and they're pretty much run by this one guy. I guess they call him their father, and he's like an old man, and he's just like a neo-Nazi dude, and like he wants to make this perfect race, and anybody that ends up pretty much at this hostel pretty much ends up either joining the family, they steal them and they join the family, or they end up killing them. And there's 2 people in the family that actually were captives of this group group of people. But I don't want to spoil anything. Like I said, I'm not into spoilers. But as the movie progresses, there's a lot of character development with the characters that are there. You kind of feel for these people. You especially feel for the girl, the pregnant girl. You really start to feel for her. Now, don't get me wrong. This movie is very, very good. It's very, interesting to watch. Got a good storyline. It is over the top. I will say it's pretty over the top with the action and special effects. I mean, the special effects are great, but a lot of the stuff that happens, to this girl toward the end is just really, really over the top. Like it's some of it's comical. I mean, it's just kind of like, in real life, that. I mean, I know it's a movie, but in real life, you're just kind of like, wow, that would like never happen. But I mean, even though. It's still, in my opinion, worth checking out. I mean, you can get the movie for like $4 or $5 on eBay, shipped. I don't think this had a Blu-ray release. It looks like this was the unrated version released by Lionsgate. This has got a couple of DVD features on it, but they're mostly just audio. They got closed captions for English and subtitles. But I mean, overall, I would recommend it. I would check it out. I mean, this came out in 2007, so it's been out for a little while. But I mean, if it's something that you're into, like really good gore effects, and you don't really care about being something being over the top, you don't mind reading subtitles. I mean, it's a French movie, like I said. Then check it out. One of the reviews on the back says this is the French answer to Hostel and Saw. I would say more. Well, I can kind of see that being true, I guess. I'm not really a fan of the Saw movies, but I sort of like the Hostel movies. They're all right. I mean, it does have the first Hostel movie had some pretty good gore effects in it. I think some of that was actually done by Greg Nicotero on the first Hostel, but I mean, this is pretty good, pretty well directed. So check it out if you guys get a chance. That's Frontiers. And if you have any questions, you want to see anything reviewed, check me out, subscribe to my channel, comment, like me on Facebook at the Horrorphile Reviews, follow me on Instagram at the Horrorphile, or email me, is thehorrorphile@gmail.com. I take suggestions, whatever you guys want to see. I pretty much just review what I watch. This was the newest movie I watched, so wanted to go ahead and review it and get it out of the way. I honestly enjoyed this movie. Probably give it about an 8 out of 10 on the on a scale. So, but until next time, you guys take it easy and see you later.